Welcome back. We're looking at term 4 for this assault across the Naktong River area, and we've made a lot of progress. We started halfway across the board from our first attempt, so this is the second attempt, and we've got a plan how we're going to try and spot some of these to remove them and keep moving forward. So we've now got one location in the middle, which is our objective 2, and we probably want to clear that. But we've now got 4 assault teams forward, and we'll have to rely on general initiative to get them moving, or we move our troops forward to command them to go forward. So maybe that problem is we've got some crossfire coming in here from these units. We've got a unknown unspotted sniper here. It may be that we use these guys to move forward into here and then push that one forward to there, that assault team. It's getting someone to move into here to flush these out. This guy probably, perhaps with initiative we can get him to move across here. That will draw the fire from these across there, because this guy in the rocky area can see the gully, and that will free up this unit. So we could perhaps wait for that to happen. Maybe we can use this sergeant to try and spot that sniper. So that might be an idea. So these guys try and spot across here. This team moves forward, pushes that guy forward. That guy in initiative tries to go there. Okay, well, first off is to see whether we've got a friendly HQ event. We do. Okay, so friendly HQ events for mission 1. So randomise on 10. 10 is 5. 5 is mortars. Busy elsewhere, so no 81mm mortars available this turn. Okay, well, we haven't been calling those in, so not so much of a problem, perhaps. Now command wise, so company HQ can see 3rd platoon, 2nd platoon, but still can't see 1st platoon, can't see 1st sergeant, and can't communicate with XO, so but can see a battalion. So we'll get 5 for battalion HQ. That goes up to 7. 2 of those will be to use activate both 2nd and 3rd. A command to send a 75 millimeter recoilless. Looks like the counter says 75 meters, but surely that's not true. goes exposed, but it can see this location up here. And maybe order the mortars down here, because it can see what's the location at objective 1. So that's another command. We've got a HMG ready to go. Can't see anything yet. And stays there for the moment. So finished the COHQ. Go to the platoon's headquarters, and 3rd platoon gets 4. 7's pretty good. 3rd platoon, I think that's going to be 2 points to move everyone bar the exposed guy. So 2 points will move everyone into here. And that gets them all. Guy's undercover, so he's going to have to spend I think you can move undercover in a good order unit. So he's going to move himself undercover, order the other guy out, and then move out himself. So that's going to be 3 more commands. And we'll stop there. And the cover comes empty, and he's going to move there. I'll flush that one out. So that's, no one's using the cover there. So that's 3rd platoon. 2nd platoon gets 1. 2nd platoon orders that guy in for 1. I think we'll save his points. His 1st platoon hasn't done his, so 1st platoon gets 3. 1st platoon, it's 3, we're up to 9. It's got to spend 3 because it can only save 6 max. So we'll order a 1st squad, which is veteran, to spot that guy. So spotting is 2 cards, and then we've got a modifier table for that. So it's veteran, so it becomes 3. It's not on a high elevation. It's not undercover. It's a sniper, so it becomes 2. They're veterans, so it becomes 1. A 1. So it's a 1 card draw from the veteran squad. No. So that's 1 command. He'll order the team, the grenade launchers, the bazooka, which is line, so he's going to end up with 1 card as well, because the minimum is 1. No. And now he'll order him the other squad, which is going to be 1 card. And we get a spot. So that comes off, and that becomes 2-way. These guys won't open up because there's a friendly unit on it, so it's just a spot in him, and he will get an automatic on him. So that's good. So that was the third one. Having spotted him, he might try and spot this people up here because it's above that, so we can see across. So he's line. Target is not a sniper, but he's a veteran. So it's still going to be 1. So he orders himself to spot 1 card. Yes, we get a spot on that, and that's going to open up a fair amount of fire. So this guy is going to open up there. And that's going to put an automatic on there. He hasn't got the range, they can't see, no one's there, he hasn't got the range. I would say that these guys are going to, these guys, long range, which is point, close, long, are going to fire there. Because they're going to be firing over the heads of these guys. So that's small arms, which is going to add a crossfire onto there. That's those. Now these guys, close range, no. Yes, close. Very long. Automatic, long. Long. Very long, very long. I think there's going to be that fire. And that's going to put H. So the worst we're going to have is H coming in here. Crossfire's already there, so we'll have to track ammo use at some point. These guys can't see there. They're a mortar, so I think again they're firing over the heads, so I think that's the mortar section will just open fire. It's not controlled by the observer, so that's what I think has happened with spotting that unit. Having done that, I think he's done enough for the moment, so he'll save there. We'll go on to the CO staff, and XO will order himself out of cover. Then we go there. First sergeant gets 1. First sergeant is going to save his points. And now we get to general initiative, which hopefully will get at least a point, and we get 1. That 1 point is going to be to move them there, and that will drag so it's going to fire across here into there. There's more units here. Well, there's more units here, in fact. In the end, that wasn't perhaps the hot move. So maybe it does that. Because it's got long range, so it's going to be doing small arms. Small arms into there. Is that correct? Looks correct. That's going over their heads, so they're not subject to fire. That has less than that. That has less than that. That's the biggest area. Not going to get these then. Alright, so second platoon is under attack. These guys followed that because they couldn't see an in. Does it fire at here then? Because it's got two units, 2 steps versus 1 step. So maybe it goes like that. Possibly, and therefore this guy gets away with it, taking the PCA. It's all a bit complicated. I hope I got that analysis right. Only had 1 initiative, so that was that. Enemy HQ. Yes, there's enemy HQ. This is going to be terrible. Enemy HQ of 5. Displaced tanks, remove all tanks. Well, luckily we haven't seen any, so enemy activity. So how many we've got? This unit, these units, and these units. So 1, 2, 3, read in order top to bottom. 2. So we're doing this one. So we've got a squad, defensive, hasty. It is under fire, but not under a cover marker. So it's a 5 card, which is 4, and that's full back. Wow. Full back is to there. Do not extend the map if an enemy unit leaves it due to fallback. Remove the unit from play instead. What if the map's already been extended though? I think it's still in play, so so because this hill is higher than this hill, this is still in play. Have we got 1, 2, 3? So it's point, close, long, very long. We've got a very long H, so it still goes there. They've got long, so there's nothing coming back. So that comes off. So the air 2 units go firing of those two. Oh, and that's a grenade, so it's not automatically fired. So that buff comes off. This comes off because I can't see it. They can't see it. This can't see it. So that has cleaned up a bit of fire. Alright, so we go 1, 2 now for the other two. 2, so that's going to be this one. The sniper is spotted, which means I think the sniper, once it's spotted, it moves 1 card away from any friendly units until it's out of loss or exits the map. So it won't go there because it'll be spotted. It won't go there. It's spotted, therefore I think it's going to go there, which takes it out of play. And sniper VOF comes off. Which means I think we continue to fire at this location because we don't know that they've gone. Yep. So it's going to continue to fire, so it continues to lay the VOF down into that location. And we've got, so that's those two, so this one. So we've got 2 units. We've got so in there we've got 1, 2, so let's choose left 1. Okay, so it's going to be the left one. Move that in. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. So this is the squad. They are not under fire, but has opened fire, so they will try on a 2 to automatically do a grenade attack or concentrate fire. Now there is a unit under, so they will try and concentrate fire on the guy in cover. And that's yes. Concentrate fire, I think. That's the... Yep. So the guy under the cover has concentrate fire on it. That's that one there. And now the HMG, draw that card. Two as well, which is another concentrate fire. It should have been, I think, 3 cards they're veterans. So 1, 2, 3. No, it didn't concentrate fire. So that's that. Okay, that's enemy activity, no capture, no vehicles, no fire missions. So now we do the PCs. And we got 2 of those, this one and that one. So VOF5, we've got 1, 2, 3. So 3 are under VOF, but no one is it's not heavily engaged. We've moved back to just engaged. So cards, PCAs with engaged, it's 5. So first one we do, is it left or right? It's right. So 5 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nothing on the right hand card. And on the left, 5 cards again. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. 5. So we have potential contact A on this one. Potential contact A, 1 in 10. 1 of 10, sorry. 8. Here's a command post. Doesn't sound good, does it? Command post. It's put in a VOF and a PDF. It's not spotted. It's on the same card. It's a squad and a leader. A squad and a leader. So the squad comes on. It's not spotted. A squad and a leader. So leader. How do we work out who the leader is? Choose randomly. And we got some leaders. Oh, here we got 3 leaders, so 1 to 3, left to right. 3. That looks the most senior. Small arms. So we get a small arms and small arms. We've got that being fired at them. So we've got 3 PCA markers left. 4, sorry. That's going to be interesting. We're knocking it back, setting ourselves up to withstand the counter-attack when it comes, which I think is going to be a number of these locations. Okay, so that's the PCs sorted out, and we're into combat effects. So just looking at this, it's going to be nothing here because there's no target. This here is within is +1, +0, -2, so that's going to be a -1. Card with -1 is a hit, and the damage is on line a casualty. So I can get rid of that, and that comes off because we've now got a casualty and the casualties are pretty much ignored in the game. So I think that will translate eventually to that. Over here we've got a -3 and a +0. So a -3 is a hit, and a hit on a veteran squad is paralysed and casualty, leaving a fire team. And so then down to here, +0. Cover is -1 +1, so that's 0, and a -1 total. So -1 on the person in the cover, which is a hit. And in the cover we've got an assault team, which is line. Line is a paralysed. So they're in the cover. Then we've got -3 for the recoilless. It doesn't sound good. -3 pin. Wow, we got away with something there. Right, that is all the... That's all of them. So we go to cleanup phase. So that's the exposed come off. This is going probably as good as can be expected so far with the advances made. Don't think there's any other exposed. The concentrate fire comes off. That guy might be in trouble in terms of being captured. So I'll have to look at that for next turn. Those are firing down here, that's firing up there. So ammunition, that's what I've got to track as well. So it's got 5 left, and I think 5 left there as well. No one else could reach that far, so there's no ammo used there. That's just a squad, but that will have used up an ammo. And according to mission rules, the ammo for a HMG is 6 and temp 2, so they're down to 5. And no one else has spent any ammunition. So there we go. We are still engaged. There's 1, 2, 3 locations. We've got one spotted enemy up here, which is... I didn't see that. They would of open fire across here. And that would give us a crossfire on there. And in terms of ammo, this would have been an LMG. Our LMGs are 4. Okay. So they're going to keep firing at them. Don't think they hasn't got the range, so that one would have added a -1 on there, but there you go. Tracking down the line of sights here, and we'll say that's it. Thank you for watching. We'll go for next episode soon.